Hello, it's Estrella with a reading for the collective. Take what resonates throughout the rest. I hope this message finds everyone well. If you have a moment, please sign up. Just add your email to my email list. If you subscribe, that would be great. That way I can stay in touch with you. I really don't send a lot out, so you won't get, too many emails or anything like that, but just so that I have your contact information in case anything happens. And so that I've just got another way to contact you. So I've caught up a little bit on my emails and replying slowly. And yeah, just I appreciate you. Hello, new subscribers. All right, let's see. What do we need? If you want to find out where the subscription link is, I think it's in the description box, but also in the About section as well. Okay, here we go. Wow. So the Emperor. This is about leadership, authority, someone who has a lot of life experience, someone who has, who holds this position because they have earned this position. They embody all kings of the deck. So this is about an emperor. This feels like it wants to come out as well. 3 of discs. So 3 of coins has to do with collaborating to build something, to create something tangible. This could be a network of people as well. So this is something about a leader who is building something. In the subconscious, we have 4 of discs and 4 of swords. This 10 of cups and 9 of wands, these are both also standing out to me, but I'm going to put them back. This is almost like abusing happiness in the challenge position, like something that's happened over and over and over again. But I'm going to put it away because I'm feeling it's like these that stand out the most to me. So this has to do with really holding on too tightly to something, worried about security, but it's the wrong kind of stable, this 4 of discs, because it can become too rigid. So this is usually like holding on too tight, or like a stinginess, holding back, withholding, usually because of like insecurity. And too much of this can lead to the next card, which is the 5 of coins, which has to do with lack, poverty, spiritual poverty, because you create what you think about, so the energy that you emanate. So this person feels that the challenge is like letting go of some sort of security that isn't serving this person, or it's a challenge security for this person. And 4 of swords is needing to take time out, a break. This can be introspection. This could also be illness. So someone could be feeling really like they need to take a break But there's something about security. This could be like a hospital bill, or this could be someone challenged by a break in security. This could be someone who badly needs, who's under dire stress because of security. Something about something they're building, they're a leader. There's something more to this, but I'm not getting it yet. Under the deck, in the subconscious. We have the Empress and the Star, Temperance, and wow, Death, and Two of Cups. So this is like a divine feminine energy who is very like spiritual, a lot of hope and faith. It does also have like a spiritual dream come true energy. It's like when you wish upon a star. Someone could hold this star energy. This could be someone who's a little bit ethereal. Hope, faith, and then healing. This is healing, the temperance angel, a balancing of opposites, a good mix. So this feels like, and it's very healing. This is extremely healing energy. Really, really healing. This is a feminine energy. This feels like divine feminine energy. A healer, maybe who prays a lot, very balanced, nurturing, positive feminine energy is in this person's subconscious. And then what's interesting is and Two of Cups is like a soulmate connection. So this has to do with some sort of a soulmate connection, but then there's also death here. So an ending, a major ending, maybe with a soulmate. A final ending because of a soulmate or with a soulmate. Like a divine, it feels like a divine soulmate. Something that is, it's like a divine connection. But the death card there, I feel like it has to do with, it's a transformation, but it's in this person's subconscious. So it's hard for them to fully process because it's still operating under the surface, but it's going to come up. In the recent past, or some sort of an end of a cycle. Something was done, and it has to do with justice. So these are both major arcana. These have to do with justice, and cycle has ended. This is something coming from the universe. This feels like by design. This is a grander cycle that the universe is in charge of. It's a balancing out of energies. Justice can play out through the court systems, but it is also its energies playing out. It's karma. Karma can be good and bad. So it's, some cycles ended based on justice, and this person sees it that way as well, most likely. Whatever's happening here for this person, a cycle is over. So this person is focused on a Queen of Cups, someone who is very loving, kind, intuitive, nurturing, caring energy, sensitive. They're focused on moving away from anything that doesn't serve them and moving towards something that has more meaning. It could be that this Queen of Cups is the one they're focused on, this Queen of Cups that's walking away and moving towards something that doesn't serve that, moving away from something that doesn't serve them towards something that has more meaning. This person has turned over all of the cups here and discovered that there was nothing there. So they're moving towards, there's a bit of like a higher vibration there, something that feels more spiritually lofty is the word that came up, but I really feel like there's a better way to describe that. Seven of Wands came out as well, so this is about someone protecting themselves or being in a sort of protective bubble here. So this person is focused on someone who is a feminine energy that is moving towards something that has more meaning and is protecting themselves. This Emperor could be thinking of that this Queen of Cups has more meaning, and that's who they're moving towards. But I feel like they feel like this Queen of Cups is moving away. So I'm not sure why they're focused on them. We'll get more information. Focus on this person in the near future. Oh yeah, also with the email, if you see that you're already subscribed, some of you who've emailed me, I've already added you, so that could be why. In the near future, wow, we have Seven of Swords. So someone's going to be sneaking, doing something that could be a lie. Someone's hiding something in the near future. So we'll see what that's about. I should also see whose perspective, whose reading this is really, like who this is. I was feeling like it's a masculine energy because Emperor came out first. It's about this Emperor and his network, or her network. This person is, the lens that they're looking through is the Tower. So everything around this person, it's just like a shocking change. Everything around this person is falling apart. They're being forced to, this is a revelation. This is anything that's built on a false foundation falling apart. Part of the hero's journey. This is the place on this person's path where they're at right now. Something is sudden upheaval, shocking event, shocking news, shocking, just everything collapsing. Anything that doesn't serve this person is falling apart. And the next card after Tower is the Star. XVII. So this person is renewed after having a Tower. So a lot of people arrive at this star energy after having a Tower. because they discover a force. It's like having a discovery and then renewing faith. It's a way, yeah. A tower is an event that leads to good. An overall good. The environment position for this person. In the environment. Feels like something's trying to come out here. My finger is on it. Okay, is the magician. So there seems to be someone in this person's environment who is like a master manifester. This person could come across as a master manifester. So I have to find out more what that is as well. This could have to do with like vibrational energy or communication or a decision that's being made. Hopes and fears. Came out fast. Prince of Discs and Prince of Swords, so making a long-term commitment. So this is like the Knight. This Prince is like the Knight in other decks. This is one of the slowest moving cards in the deck. It's a long-awaited arrival. This Knight takes a long time to arrive, but it's a solid offer when it does arrive. It's a long-term commitment to something. What's interesting is that this Prince of Swords is also a Knight. It's action as well, but this is the opposite. This is one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. So a long-term commitment, taking action fast. Someone is committed to taking action fast. That's interesting. Also needs clarification. Or someone wants to take action fast in regards to a commitment, a long-term commitment. I just feel like this could be another energy besides a masculine outcome. Wow, 7 of Cups and 4 of Cups. So this is someone feeling like trying to figure out their options. Only one of these cups is everything's enticing, but really only one of these cups is the one answer, or the one that this person should choose. But they feel like they're in a cloud. 7 of Cups, a lot of times people think of this as like illusion or fogginess, seductive energies as well, being enticed. And then 4 of Cups, that's like a sense of apathy, rejection, feeling rejected, feeling like unloved, unwilling to see the love. So someone feeling like they've got a lot of options in a fog and unwilling to see the love that's being offered to them. So, okay. Wow, so this is under the deck. We've got Hierophant, Lovers, and the Moon. So something's hidden here. The path is really unclear. It's about like a choice in love, or some sort of a contract having to do with the Hierophant. this is like some sort of tradition. This could be religion or marriage or some sort of organization. This could be like a gatekeeper to higher knowledge, but one has to go through this Hierophant to reach the divine. And also it feels like this wants to come out. Okay, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. It's like something, it's like destiny is playing out here. And there's something about this tradition, a choice, a contract, destiny playing out. I just am not feeling entirely convinced that this is a masculine energy. I feel like this is someone focused on a masculine energy. Focused on this masculine's network or something like that. Let's see what we have here, because I got a really I gotta double check this, but I got a really crazy reading yesterday that I didn't post because it's so far out that I wanted to see if it would come up again. And I feel like this is it again. It's like someone else is watching or concerned, I should say, with this Emperor. Somehow this Emperor what this Emperor does affects someone else. But this person is not showing up in the reading. So it feels like this person is operating behind closed doors, or it feels this feels like the perspective of like a plan that's laid out. So let me see. The detective here. That's what I mean. There's something. The reading that I didn't post had to do with family. Yeah. Something to do with family. There's detective again. It's like, this feels like a family perspective. Let me see. What are we dealing with here? Scribe. Plagiarizing. Altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. Scribe. Seeker. Inability to commit to a path once found. Priest. Facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy, altering facts. Thirst for wisdom and truth. Thirst for wisdom and truth, but let me see here. Alchemist, yeah, this is priest alchemist. Someone who can transform, and then we've got magician in the environment. An alchemist, priest. Yeah, because this magician can manipulate things. I don't know if that's good or bad right now, but I'm just feeling something's rebel. Someone's rebelling from something. A flow. Monk, nun. See, because we've got Hierophant here as well. Hierophant and Magician. This feels like we have Storyteller here as well. Selfless devotion, single dedication to spirit. This feels like a spiritual leader, maybe? A spiritual leader? This person's a saboteur. What's this? Detective, see? Bully. What is going on here? Hero, heroine. Then we've got advocate. They're advocating. They feel like they are doing something. They feel as if they're advocating for someone. This person is because I feel like this person's focused on this masculine energy. I feel like this person described is the one that's in this masculine's environment or near them. This person's altering facts. This person is a seeker of knowledge. This person serves as a channel for spiritual energy. They're an alchemist. They're rebelling against something. They might come across as just very dedicated to the practice of spirituality. But they're also a saboteur. And they induce self-destructive behavior or desire to undermine others. Detective. Great powers of observation and intuition. Desire to seek out the truth. This is definitely someone trying to seek out the truth here. A seeker. But they also preserve knowledge and information if they're on the more positive side here. But, I mean, they could be looking into a saboteur, highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. But I just am feeling like a little bit something feels off. Like the introduction of this person here. And with that bully, like someone is trying to make something happen here that could come across as very like a spiritual leader or something, or very focused just on spirituality. Like this is what they do. This is what they do, this person, and they are very close to a masculine energy. They could be trying to force something. They could be someone who's part of this religion or tradition or organization or whatever it is, and they could be doing something in regards to a contract or a decision. Let's just get some more layers. I thought I was going to do a quick reading. There could be some sort of money involved or a power exchange and something to do with someone defending themselves. Something about a King of Pentacles maybe potentially also being unable to defend themselves. Someone's looking into something. Okay. That I get so far into the reading and then it cuts off and I don't see it when it happens. So I'm going to just try to reiterate what this is. There's an emperor and a network connected to this emperor. This is Three of Discs, but there's a tower happening for this network here in connection with the emperor. Something about security. There's a problem here. Four of Swords, someone trying to continue in spite of dire stress. It's this King of Cups, who also might be this emperor, but this King of Cups could be having some sort of an issue because of they've been shifty and merciless. It could be that's probably why they're experiencing this lack, but they need to let go of something, but they're holding on, and they're under dire stress, and they might be ill. And so there's this group though, but there's like a foundation, a collapse of a foundation. There's a reality check. A false foundation is collapsing in connection to this emperor. And so it's like the emperor's security, but also this network security. So somehow there are multiple individuals benefiting off of this emperor here who seems to be unwell. But I don't think this is the perspective of the emperor. I feel like it's this network who's experiencing a tower, some sort of truth, faulty foundation is falling apart. So they don't seem to be concerned with this emperor's well-being. They seem to be concerned with whatever it is that's falling apart. There's some sort of healing energy in the subconscious here that is not being acknowledged. It's an ending or transformation in connection with the divine feminine energy, some sort of healing and a soulmate, deep soulmate connection, and an ending around it, which is also clarified by this Empress in the reverse and King of Wands reverse, which feels like an inversion of this Two of Cups. It's like some sort of an abomination because it's clarifying what's in the upright, but it's also in the subconscious. In the recent past, justice was playing out. An end of a cycle happened. Justice is something from the universe. This is something, a balancing out of the energies. I clarified it. What the justice that is responding to choices that were made that have to do with corruption, wanting rewards without effort, bad faith, danger, frivolity, someone needing to walk away from something to find more meaning, someone doing something very quickly here, something happening very fast. So that was in the recent past, some sort of justice playing out in regards to corruption, which is leading to this tower for this network. This network, which could be also, because it's in the bottom of the deck, this Hierophant, which has to do with tradition or marriage or some sort of a group, and that's a gatekeeper who has the, it's not the guardian of the entrance to the divine, but one must go through this Hierophant to get there. No direct link to the divine through. You have to go through this Hierophant. And this has to do also with some sort of a contract or an agreement. So with this Hierophant energy, this is leading towards this Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups, Seven of Wands. So a feminine energy who like moving towards something that has more meaning, which began to play out because of this justice. Some sort of protection. Feels like someone is protected. There's a protective bubble, or there's a need to protect oneself, because clarify, this is going towards union. This is heading towards union or a balancing out of opposites. It's a Four of Wands, which has to do with milestones, a warm place from which to manifest from, a structure that is inspirational. This could be something to do with home, rest, stability, celebration. Definitely milestones. So this seems to be the direction that this energy is going towards. This could be a feminine energy having union within themselves as well. But for some reason, for this network, this kind of movement forward towards more meaning and a milestone and this very positive energy feels like a tower for this network. In the near future, we have Seven of Swords. Clarify, so someone's lying or doing something sneaky behind the scenes here. This is also a thief. and clarified by 8 of Wands in the reverse. So some kind of theft, jealousy, delays, frustrated action. Something's not going anywhere. This could be like trying to deaden some sort of energy as well, because this is 8 of Wands, one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. So this is like stopping the energy. A decision has been made. This is frustrated. Something's not going anywhere because of some sort of like lying. This energy is looking at a tower happening. So big revelations, big foundations, or it has to do with this network or this group or someone who's building something in connection to this Emperor. That could be a divine masculine energy, depending on what you resonate with, because someone did something reckless, naive. Someone made an unwise decision here, and it led to a tower. And so in the environment is now this magician, connected to the same network where the tower is. This is a master manifestor who also, though, it seems to like they're advocating for something, but they happen to be also a bully. They're really looking into something. Someone is sabotaging something. I feel like they could be in connection to the 7 of Swords here. They come across maybe very pious or quiet or very religious or spiritual. This person is rebelling from something, though. They're definitely an alchemist, good at transforming base motives and goals into golden wisdom, or play with energy. This person is definitely some sort of spiritual person here, especially with this magician card, a seeker of knowledge. That's kind of what they do. And they preserve knowledge and information. So this could be like a religious leader who is able to manifest or something like that. But they could also be someone that alters facts. So this could be also someone who's not a religious leader in the traditional sense, but someone who people go to, who's some sort of an expert in this type of thing, something like that. So this person is like, I feel like this person is here now because there's a tower. There's a tower playing out. I'm not sure that they're seeing this justice because it's so far away. I think they're just seeing a tower, or they don't care about this justice because they could be a saboteur. But because also the energy seems to be moving in a positive place. So if it's this person doing whatever this frustrated action is in the near future, then they would be trying to stop something positive. Maybe they support this inversion here of a masculine and feminine, keeping this healing energy stuck. Maybe somehow they get something out of this Emperor. It has to do with coins. Something to do with coins and structure. Even though this Emperor is like unwell, very unwell. Something about like this hasty decision to commit to something here that led to a heartache. Knight of Coins and Knight of Swords. Fast decision, hasty, which is that has to do with like reckless, some sort of reckless situation. But with the involvement of this network here connected to the Emperor and this magician that's showing up, reacting to this circumstance here, we have an outcome of like some energy here. Could be a divine masculine or masculine, depending on how you resonate in referring to this masculine energy. 7 of Cups, someone is going to be stuck in an illusion, unsure about their options, clouded thinking. This person could be on drugs, just very unclear, feeling unwanted and rejected with this 4 of Cups here, not seeing the love coming to them or unable to accept it. There's a Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, unable to commit. This feels like a very weak energy, very weak for an Emperor, if this is the Emperor. There's a King of Swords here, very intelligent individual, though, that usually stands for justice, so it's odd that they're connected to the circumstances here. And we've got a King of Pentacles as well, so it's like a businessman. It's almost like this Emperor feels unclear, it doesn't feel loved, but is like just working, but unable to commit to something. They're like weak. It's like weak and unclear and fuzzy, and they're just like, it feels like just only business here, and they're with this King of Swords who, I don't know if they're watching or they're part of this or whatever it is. And then we have here also underneath this deck, Justice that came out reversed. So it feels like this whole thing here has to do with taking this justice and like inverting it, like returning this back to an injustice and this inversion. So it feels like if there's some sort of positive movement for a divine feminine, if you resonate with spiritual connections like twin flame energies, what I'm getting from this, because I think I said I did a reading that showed up last night, and it was like there was a lot of detail, but I just didn't post it yet because I wanted to get more clarity on it. And it's like also there's a family involved here as well. I'm not going to say much more on it because I need to get more clarity, or I have clarity, but I have to figure out how to deliver it and when, I guess. But it feels like there's a lot of the reason why this would, if you resonate with the twin flame connection, any sort of positive movement forward, and this tower that's being sort of delivered by the universe, an awakening, a shake-up, a revelation. That feels like this emperor could have been asleep or in the Seven of Cups, but this emperor is kind of like waking up to a reality check. But it's connected to this network who don't benefit from this emperor having this tower because they're experiencing a tower. So they all want it to return to this inversion. So for them, they don't care if there's an injustice because they are served by this emperor's power or whatever this emperor has to offer. So they'd rather this emperor be unwell and confused. And that is what's going to happen here based on no changes or no interventions from the universe with this master manifestor involved here. They don't seem to want, there's a contract here. And so a decision, and this person is here to stop the justice from happening. This renewal towards this Four of Wands, this union, they are here to stop it for this network, or these people who are building something together that are experiencing a tower. Could be an organization or a marriage or something like that. They're here to stop the divine from shaking things up. It's interesting because for a long time this tower has been like this. It's been like this for a really long time, and it's happening now. So the outcome is they seem to be I'm pretty sure this is, I'm like, let me see who it is that ends up in this fog. Because with that Lover's card, that's what was kind of showing up in the reading that I did yesterday that I haven't posted yet, about this contract or agreement and the people that are involved and who actually benefits from this. There's like families involved, and even I saw some stuff connected to a divine feminine energy as well that was really surprising, and how some of the connections actually go together, that where there are multiple individuals that are connected to this tower and this agreement. It's sort of like, it's almost like it feels like it's siphoning this sort of efforts of this emperor for themselves instead of towards an ascension for the whole, or towards this union, because this union is there for a reason, but they benefit, so they don't want it to happen. It's just what the cards are saying. Okay, so show me the foggy, more information on the foggy. You are on the road to success. So this King of Pentacles, is that who? An announcement. So someone's on their road to this success. There's an announcement of someone being on the road to success. And someone's just feeling dissatisfied with life. This has to do with spiritual love and just actual happiness. Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. So interesting. And then so you will need to work harder if you want to achieve your goals. So maybe that's what this is. It's like a group who feel like there's a contract here where they somehow benefit off of this Emperor energy, this masculine energy. Which makes sense if this is like a divine masculine who's maybe in the inverse in this lifetime. They might have like, you know, just be very powerful individual who just happens to be inverted or something like that. So maybe that because there's a tower happening here, there's like an effort, a group effort. It takes a lot of them to turn the justice upside down with this Queen of Cups. So there has to be many of them here. And also it seems like the divine has made a choice, but it seems like they don't want justice or this tower breaking down faulty foundations because they benefit. It doesn't seem like they care about this Queen of Cups or this Queen of Cups' union. They mostly care about this Emperor. They get something out of it, and so they want to work harder to achieve their goals, to turn this upside down. And then we also have this under here too, a misunderstanding. Maybe that's what this frustrated action is here, and these lies is trying to create confusion here. But I'm really feeling like with these positive cards here, it's like someone is dissatisfied with life, but there's also spiritual love here, and someone's very happy, and there's an announcement, and someone's on the road to success. Battery's about to go out. Yeah, I feel like there could be families involved on both sides, divine feminine and divine masculine. Divine feminine, you might have energies around you that maybe there are things that you don't know, where there are people who you're related to who also benefit somehow, even though you wouldn't put those things together, who are having tower moments. And that's something that came up in my reading in very detailed. It was like a feminine energy, and there was like mutual connections, and this might not be for everyone, but it was like a surprising kind of like a family member who also benefits. So if this is that's part of your story, then that was showing up in the reading, who benefited from your demise, you know, for you feeling shut down, whatever this justice is that played out in this healing. This family member is part of this tower. So it's kind of like not for everyone, but it's for some, you know. There's definitely like, I'll put a link. I saw a thing about like manipulation, like it happens a lot inside families. It's like Psychology Today or something like that, but I'll link to that. So let's just see this Seven of Swords. Who is this? If I can get it before my battery goes out. Or what is this? What are they doing? What's the plan? Sweetheart. The deck's upright. It's like creating an untruth about a divine feminine. Or it's some sort of an inversion. I feel like abomination word keeps wanting to come out. creating something here to invert something having to do with the divine feminine. Jealousy, delays. Show me one more. Frustration, thieving, stealing something. Wow. Enemy. I don't know if it's trying to make this sweetheart into an enemy. Can't make a sweetheart into an enemy. They're a sweetheart. A sweetheart is a sweetheart. Something about an enemy, lies. Wow. Something about faithfulness. Lies around faithfulness. Frustrated action. This isn't going anywhere. Shutting down the communication. Oh my gosh. Stopping some sort of communication for a sweetheart. Like a hidden enemy. Or inverting a perception of a sweetheart. Or lying or stealing something from a sweetheart. Show me with this deck. This is definitely about stopping justice from playing out. I mean, it seems like, let me see. See, maybe with that 8 of Wands in the reverse, something about a pathway, stopping a pathway for a sweetheart. Stealing something, trying to stop a pathway for a sweetheart. Show me how? Use this deck. Maybe like trying to ruin the reputation of, or I mean that's been happening, so that just seems like old news. Trying to ruin the reputation of a sweetheart, of a divine feminine. Lies. Show me what else. Trying to ruin the reputation of this sweetheart. It's like saying they are a groupie who's creating a nightmare. Trying to devalue a sweetheart. This could also be like could be like creating an energy around a really sweet and kind feminine energy, creating a nightmare for this person somehow, to try to stop a tower. So I feel like God is doing this, but they feel like they're going to attack a sweetheart. They're going to attack a sweetheart because of a decision that's made from the ethers. That doesn't seem like a good solution. That seems like it's going to build up some terrible karma. Especially trying to invert justice. And I don't think people actively go after karma because justice has been playing out, and that's why the individuals are experiencing a tower. So this doesn't make any sense at all to me. Yeah, it could be like an alteration of facts. Since it's a collective read, it could be that it's going to play out in different ways. It could be something to do with somebody's respect. Trying to really shut someone down here. You know, like internet, 8 of Wands reverse. It could be like shutting down someone's visibility online. Something to do with some sort of happiness that this person is experiencing. Trying to get them something about their home, someone's home. Creating a nightmare for someone in their home. Rooster. This could be an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. involved here. Someone's going to be very arrogant about it. Anything else we need to know? Something about someone's peace and harmony. They're going to do something very risky here. Karma. You will reap what you have sown. So that's to be... went out. So yeah, we got karma. You will reap what you have sown. It's connection to a man with dark hair or dark complexion. So whatever they're trying to do here, that's why maybe it's a frustrated action, something to do with the sweetheart here. And then Tower is at the bottom of this deck as well. And even though the meaning is different with these tea leaf cards, I still feel like it's Tower. It's like the universe is saying, no, this Tower is happening. And any sort of like attempts to alter it are going to create more karma. And you're protected, Divine Feminine, but someone's going to try something here. By the way, again, I have a lot of subscribers on the channel, but if each and every one of you could go over, take the time to subscribe to my email, you can see the link in the description. That would be great. Just add your email. Okay. All right. I hope that helps. Bye.